Hey, hi. I just thought of sharing a few things, as in, how God leads you, even in the toughest situation. Yeah. You know, in my experience, I've gone through a fire in terms of everything. But if you are consistent, if you remain consistent with the Lord, if you keep praying, if you keep walking in the, you know, in the sight of the Lord, in the light of the Lord, I feel that the Lord takes you through. And yes, there is fire on the way, wherever you are walking. But in that fire, through that fire, the Lord takes you. He takes you ahead, is what I have seen, what I have observed. I have seen how difficult it is. At times many a times in our physical walk in the world, we see how difficult it is to go ahead and tackle a particular situation. Yeah. Sometimes we do not know what to do. Sometimes we think that this is the end of the story. We feel that there is no way ahead. But hey, God is not finished upon you. Yeah, He is living. He says that I will take you through. Yes, you will. You are going through that fire, but remember, gold doesn't become gold unless it is put through that fire, right? And similarly, we um, do not get polished the way we are unless we go through the fire. Yeah. So that's how it's a small testimony of Lord's Way Music. Um, and yes, we started this in 2012. By God's grace, and God, a dream that God gave me, which came down as the name itself is Lord's Way, which God showed me in a dream. And we sailed through for 1 decade, and we did some good, some good things through the society. We kept teaching the students, and a lot of students who came here. When God opened it, God did it abundantly, is what I want to say. And there was a time in COVID, even when I didn't want to shut it off, situations compelled me to shut Lord's Way. And that day was very, I was so broken. But even when I had to hand over the key of the store, of the place, it was not easy for me. While handing over the keys, I had tears in my eyes, and I said, Lord, what is it in for me? My business is shut, doors are closed, there is no job, there is nothing to look at. It's COVID time, a lot of other issues, and you have a family to feed, and you do not know how things will unfold, and how it will be the next day. Where will you get the earnings from? But through this learning, through these days, I got to understand one thing: that your job, your business, doesn't feed you. It doesn't feed you. If you have to understand how God works, it's only God who feeds you. God kept feeding me. How I sailed through was something. Even when today I sit and think, how did I pass through that 2-3 years of no job, no work, no business, and again, God kept feeding me. And one fine day, God again spoke to me. He told me that I'm going to open. Yeah. One of the Sundays when I was worshipping in the church, one of our pastors who came, who shared the word, and through the word, God spoke to me that Hannah's womb I closed, and it's only me who can open it. And I got the message that the Lord is telling me that he was the one who closed Lord's way, and he is going to open it. And the coming Thursday, while I was praying in the morning, I get a confirmation, and the Lord told me in my spirit that, Sobi, I'm going to open it once again for you. And I just kept that promises to me. I kept claiming that promises, and immediately after I was leaving my home for the work, I get a call to see the place. Marvelous is the Lord's doing. This is the same place where I am sitting today. God opened it for me. People have again started coming. What God had closed, God Himself opened it. If it was not for Jesus, this would have never happened. And that's how God works. So 2023 was a fantastic year, in terms of this coming up again. Yes, I went through a lot of struggles, a lot of tests and a lot of mess. But all the tests became testimony and the mess became a message. And I'm standing there right up with the Lord, asking the Lord for more for 2024 as this year begins for us. Hallelujah. And I'm really thankful to Jesus for all that has happened. We look at 2024 today, January 1st. The Lord is telling that He will take you through different heights and different destinations. This year is going to be marvelous. It is coming in double fold. This is what the Lord has told me. Hallelujah. And I take that promise once again. I keep praying about it, and I go ahead thanking the Lord for everything. I really want to thank the Lord for what He has done for me, what He did over the last year, how He taught me through different situations. Even when I didn't understand, He taught me through that situation. Every situation comes to teach you something. My friends, brothers, sisters, do not get tired of the situation. You have to keep wrestling with the situation. I kept wrestling. I kept praying. I kept praying hard. It was not easy. There are times when I didn't have funds, didn't have money. But God protected me. God put things in place. Hallelujah. I just want to encourage you all that the Lord can do much better, much beyond what you have imagined, beyond your expectations. God will do. Hallelujah. Take refuge in the Lord. Take shelter in His name. Hallelujah. The Lord will do it for you. In Jesus' name. Thank you so much.